I'm Brad Wiseman.
And I'm Mickey Baines.
And you're watching Best Bites TV. You know, you're going to notice the atmosphere here is a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, we're at the restaurant's just a little different than our typical restaurants.
Different. Tell them where we are.
We're at the Reading Muhlenberg Career and Technology Center, and we are at the culinary arts area. So we're going to actually be jumping into the kitchen with
students.
Yeah. Not just any students. These are high school students from Reading High School, Reading High School and Muhlenberg High School. There are over 20 in the kitchen.
20?
Over 20.
Wow. So are we going to be interviewing 20 kids?
No, we've got it down to we're going to interview some seniors.
Okay.
So we've got 4 students. We're going to really hone in on 4 of the students' dishes. There are, I think, a total of actually 7 dishes being cooked today.
Wow.
4 of them we're going to be interviewing these seniors. It's like controlled chaos in the kitchen.
Yeah, I would think so. It's almost, and it's like a competition in a way.
Well, the way we're having to film it's like a competition. Normally, go to a restaurant, we cook one dish, dish. Yeah. These are all, the 4 dishes we'll be trying are all being cooked simultaneously.
Awesome.
So we're going to be jumping back and forth between the dishes to get updates and see how they're doing and how they're progressing.
Sounds
and then we're going to get to try some cool.
This is so different. And what's really funny, when looking right over here, there's actually like a restaurant setting
inside. As we walk in, you'll see there's an actual restaurant, which is really cool.
And you can come here and eat.
4 days a week they're serving food, yeah.
That's awesome.
They want you to call ahead, and we'll show you the number on the screen in just a moment.
Okay.
They want you to call ahead because some days they don't.
Right.
But they actually have kids cooking in the kitchen 4 days a week here.
Unbelievable. Well, that's really cool. I'm looking forward to doing this because it's something neat. It's something different. We haven't done something like this before.
And so I was talking with Jared earlier, one of the interns, and we were watching some of the kids cook and prep their meals. And he and I kind of joked, like, we struggle with boxed macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And we're going to see smoked meat.
Wow.
We're going to see lamb. We're going to see latkes.
Latkes.
Right?
Good old Polish meal.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really cool, very different.
Cool.
I'm ready to jump inside and let's start talking to some kids.
Let's check it out. Sounds good.
All right, let's get inside.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm here with Randy. Randy's a senior at Reading High School. All right, we know we're getting ready to cook this pulled pork and brisket sandwich, right? Which 2 guys from the South know that it's not really pulled pork, it's barbecue. And what you think of a barbecue is really a sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. All right, so you're working on the sauce that you're going to use for your barbecue sauce. What do we have in this container so far?
So far we have we have ketchup, mustard, molasses, Worcestershire. We have some of the rub that I used for the meat. Yep. We have black pepper. We have brown sugar, and we have a little bit of vinegar.
So we have all the ingredients for a fantastic barbecue sauce, but you're going to take it up a level by doing what?
I'm adding the natural juices of the brisket that when it was roasted, the brisket and the pork butt, I'm adding the natural flavors, natural juices into the barbecue sauce.
So you're like infusing the barbecue sauce with the meat flavor that you have.
I
All right.
am.
And then we have your veggies that you already have chopped up. We're going to go saute those shortly, correct?
I am, yes.
Can you see this? Let's look at the juices, natural juices from the meat.
Kind of looks like, well, I don't want to say blood.
It's very dark. It's very dark. Yep.
But
But it smells delicious.
Wonderful.
Wow.
When I started Votech here, my chef, he's asked me, he's like, when are you going to make barbecue? When are you going to make barbecues? I always boasted on, I love barbecue. I'm from the South. That's my favorite thing. And so he's, when are you going to make it? When are you going to make it? And I said, you know what? I'll make it my senior year. I'll go all out, do my best dish I can make. And that's what I'm doing.
Senior year. Okay. So so next you've got to saute this, and then what do you have? What happens after we saute?
After I saute these in butter and a little bit of salt and pepper, I'm going to slice up some potatoes.
Okay.
And make some potato fries. And then later I'm going to do a Asian slaw.
Awesome. All right. So I don't want to hold you up. You get doing make the magic happen. So let's watch Randy as he finishes off his dish. Okay, so we're with Randy. Randy's getting ready to actually start smoking the meat. So you've already told us we've got pulled pork, we've got brisket. We cooked them off yesterday, but we're getting ready to do the smoking portion today. So tell us how you're going to smoke the meat.
All right, so the process is I'm going to take these hickory wood chips, and I'm placing them in the bottom of this pan because the reason that they're wet is they're going to incorporate the smoke into the meat, because if I don't have them wet, the wood chips are going to burn.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. Sorry. So we're going to line the bottom of the pan here with the wood chips, and so as the stove heats up, it's going to help cook off the wood, and that's going to create the smoke from the wood as it heats up. That'll get infused into the meat. It's a distinct flavor of wood, type of wood that's going to give it that distinct hickory flavor.
Because you see that a lot. You'll see places that'll say hickory smoked,
yes,
or whatever. And I know some places
very common.
You will use fruit trees too.
Correct.
Fruit trees are very
Because
popular.
that'll probably help
smoking.
get some of the scent of the fruit, right?
Sweetness, right?
Yep.
So this is what you're doing. So how are we going to actually get the smoke from this? Is this going to go on the grill over here or on the?
Actually, what's
stove?
going to happen is the chips are going to be at the bottom, and then this actually is going to be placed on top because the meat will be placed on the bottom. I'll have brisket over on this side, and then I'll have the shredded pork butt on this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to saran wrap it, and I'm going to fool it, and I'm going to place it onto the range, and then I'll let it cook for 25-30 minutes, reduce the heat, and then all the smoke will build up. After it's been heated up, the way you know the smoke is built up is because this will puff up. It'll puff up like you're popping popcorn.
Right. So you mean what you have over top starts to really puff up like that? Okay, cool. Very cool.
All right, so let's pull back and let you do your magic.
My name is Marquise Ellison.
Okay, Marquise, and are you from Reading or Muhlenberg?
Reading.
You're from Reading, and what dish are you cooking today?
Right now, I'm making a classic jambalaya with a kielbasa sausage instead of the original chorizo. I'm going to add some shrimp into it. I'm going to throw some green beans on the side and a homemade cornbread. Well, actually, my grandmother, she's from the South, Georgia, and when I was young, she always used to call me in the kitchen, and her favorite thing to make was jambalaya, of course.
Awesome.
And hers, well, it was a little bit more spicier, and I grew up and I learned how to take, heat and everything. I like hot things, but I'm trying to take a twist on that, make it a little bit more mild, so consumers can eat it and they enjoy it and everything, and so other people can enjoy my grandma's recipe. Well, first, what I'm doing is I'm actually reducing the pepper sauce by about a quarter, so it doesn't add that much heat. The paprika, I cut back on it. A bit of the spicy elements that you add into this, I cut back on, so it doesn't give it too much of hotness, but it gives it like a mild dose. So you feel it there, but it's all right. Yeah, it won't over. All right, well, right here we have long grain rice. We have some black pepper. We have some onion powder, some garlic salt, some thyme, some oregano, and some paprika.
So I don't want to hold you up. I'll let you get going. We're going to keep watching as you cook your meal. We're excited to taste it.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you, Marquise.
So we're here with Denise. Denise, I'm seeing that you're making two different things here. Tell me what you. Well, first off, what school do you go to?
Reading High School.
Reading High School, and you're here learning how to be a chef, right?
Yep, correct.
Are you having fun?
Definitely, yeah.
It's a good time. I'll tell you what, if I was in high school, that was a long time ago, by the way. If I was in high school, this would definitely be something that I think that'd be really fun. You get to come here and actually start your career ahead of time, right?
Definitely.
All right, so tell me what you're making.
I'm making sweet and savory brunch, so I'm going to be making two latkes. This one here is sweet potato, and this one is apple. So I just have to strain some of the liquid out of here. I just wanted the apples to soak in a bit, and then I'm going to be forming them into balls like so. And after that, I'm going to be frying them. And
You fry these?
yeah. So the sweet potato one is going to have sour cream on top and smoked salmon. And the apple one is going to have bacon and a poached egg.
And what else is in there besides, what else is in there?
Yogurt, I have an egg and some baking soda and baking powder.
And apples.
Yep, just real simple.
Very, very cool. Well, I'm excited to see how this turns out. It's looking great already. Looks like you worked very hard on this today.
Yep, I did. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Good luck, okay? So here we have Angie. Hi, Angie. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So tell me, what school do you go to?
Muhlenberg High School.
Muhlenberg High School. That's not too far from here. It's pretty darn close, right? Yeah, it is. So tell me what you are making here today. I see a lot of ingredients, and it looks really good. I see cheese. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And just so you know, you had me at cheese. I just love cheese, so it doesn't really matter what you put in here. I love cheese. But go ahead and explain what you're making today.
I'm making a herb crusted rack of lamb with tomatoes, bone brie, and stuffed zucchini rolls.
Rack of lamb. Wow, I did not think I was going to be getting lamb today. I did not think that at all. That's something I was not expecting.
What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to stuff the zucchini rolls with rice, cheesy rice, yep. And then with the lamb, I'm going to, well, it's actually cooking already. I seared it with some olive oil. And then I'm going to put on the crust that I made, which is bread, parsley, basil, and some salt and pepper. And then after that, when the lamb is coming out, which is in about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to rub the Dijon mustard all over it and then put on the crust and then pop it back in the oven for 3 or 4 minutes to have a nice crust.
She has this together. I'll tell you what, that was pretty amazing. She's like just rambling through this. How long does it take you to prepare for all this?
To prepare, I think 1 or 2 hours.
Unbelievable. Right. And where is the cheese going? I'm still really concerned about the cheese over here.
Cheese is going to go to make the rice, so I can stuff the courgette rolls, so yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, you seem to have it together here. I think you're going to be doing fine, and I wish you the best of luck and can't wait to try it.
Thank you.
All right.
So we're back over here with Marquise. Marquise, you've been trucking along with your dish. I see we got shrimp. They're already peeled, but you're deveining the shrimp, right?
Yes, I am deveining them right now.
Okay.
And why do we devein shrimp?
Because you actually don't want that. Well, what we do is we call them veins, but it's actually the shrimp's poop, and you do not want that in your food.
I was wondering how he was going to explain that.
Deveining is just a way to make it sound not quite as gross as what it really is.
You really don't want to say you want to deep poop the shrimp or anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
depooping
right.
does not sound near as cool as deveining.
So, can you show us how to actually devein a shrimp?
Well, there's actually 2 ways you can do it. One way you can do it is you can just use your hand. What you do is you find like this black line right here on the bottom of the shrimp, and you actually just take your fingers and just grab in there and pinch it. It may take a couple of tries, but then if you get a hold of it, you just want to slowly pull it, and then you can actually just pull it right out with one swipe right there.
Look at that.
Is it all right if I say that you got the poopy job in the kitchen?
Yes, you can say that right now. I actually have that job.
Okay, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But no, you know, and it's funny though because I've eaten shrimp many times with the vein in it. It's not going to hurt you.
No, it won't hurt you. It's just some people don't prefer it. A lot of chefs don't like it because
I don't prefer it.
I don't mind it. I don't have a problem with it.
If you don't tell people really about it or people aren't informed about what it actually is, they really won't care if they eat it.
You're getting ready to plate. We got some green beans.
Yep, we got some green beans.
What do we have here?
We have some homemade cornbread that
Homemade. I knew it. I knew it.
Gotta have it with jambalaya.
Folks.
Gotta have it.
You gotta have it, and we got something special in that pan, I believe,
Yes,
right?
we do. Yeah.
All right, so you get busy, you start plating. I'm just gonna watch and drool.
Oh, look at that. Are these the shrimps you deveined?
Yep, these are the shrimps. They got all nice and
Look at that. And you got some sausage? What kind of
look at
sausage
that.
you got going on?
That's a kielbasa. That's what we love here in Reading. A nice kielbasa sausage. It has a nice smokiness. You can smell it.
I can smell the smokiness, yes. That smells excellent.
Really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm
Oh,
gonna
look
take
at
a
that.
nice spoonful.
It just looks delicious. Look at that.
Right here in the middle.
Wow.
I like the presentation of the plate with the 2 sides like that. That's really cool. Now, have you made jambalaya before?
Yes, I actually have. I made it with my grandmother before, and we really enjoy making it at my house. And she loves making it. We make ours a little bit spicier, but just for you guys, I made it a little mild, so you guys have a great, decent taste, and it doesn't burn.
Have you seen our show before?
Yes, I actually do. I like watching a lot of cooking shows. I like getting into the cooking era and everything, and I really.
So
enjoy
you know
it.
well, I say me more than we.
He's not a
prefer
big
more
spice
mild.
guy.
So I'm
Yeah.
very appreciative that we've gone kielbasa rather than chorizo because then that's going to help bring down the heat.
If you
We
would have
looked
said
there like,
chorizo, I'd be like, oh boy, Mickey's in trouble.
Yeah. So.
All
as
right.
You can see,
So
Awesome.
we're getting ready
That
to
looks
try
beautiful. Nice
This.
job.
All right.
Nice job.
Awesome. So, Vanessa, tell us a little about some of the criteria you're using to judge your fellow students.
Okay, well, first of all, we use a thing called mise en place, which is having all your ingredients together. And then we look at sanitation and cleanliness, because that's very important to have. Your uniform has to be complete. And last but not least, once you're done setting up your plate and stuff, we look at presentation of food, how you plate it, and your portion control, making sure you stay on 5 plates and not make extra or too little.
But this is Berks County. Aren't we supposed to make extra? Right?
It's supposed to be overflowing, right?
That's,
Isn't that
that's,
the way it
that's
works?
the Berks County portion control.
Did you notice it's getting louder in here?
It
And
is.
It's
Well,
getting starting to get
We're
crazier.
getting closer and closer to presentation,
Yes,
right?
I can
and
tell,
so
I
it's
can
getting
tell.
a little louder, a little more chaotic.
My name is Keisha Carrion. I am a Muhlenberg student and I am in 10th grade. And today you guys are eating rice and beans with an apple cider vinaigrette and a lemon chicken with pina colada.
Awesome.
Pina colada.
Pina colada.
How about that? You go.
Well, I do that in school? I never knew we could do this in school.
I've already smelled it. It smells really good.
It does smell good. It's tasty.
Very tasty. All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. That's very good. A little bit of salt.
Some pepper. And
Yeah, it's really nice. Try this.
I get the lemon and the pepper and the chicken. Great.
Uh-oh. I took more than I was supposed to.
What made you pick this dish, Keisha?
Well, my family is from Puerto Rico, so it's kind of like it ties into.
This is home cooking?
Yes.
Okay.
I love this dressing.
The dressing's awesome.
I love
The
it.
dressing's really good. Seriously, you
Wow.
nailed that. Because it's funny, it's really hard to get an oil and vinegar the right mix. Do you ever notice that?
Yeah.
It's either too much vinegar or too much oil. And
This is a
I
great
screw
one.
it up every time at home. Every time. And very good.
I love it.
And what is it? Apple vinegar?
Apple cider vinegar, yeah.
Is that what is that the trick too? I think you have to have the right vinegar too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is really good. Nice job.
Great job. Be proud
Awesome.
of yourself.
Good job.
Good job. All right.
Ariel Saverio, Muhlenberg, sophomore. I've presented herb crusted lamb chops over a pea puree next to potatoes au gratin with roasted diced tomatoes.
Wow. That's pretty serious. That's a lot going on there, man.
Yeah,
How long did it take?
2 hours of straight.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Ariel's got to take
He's
off.
gotta
because
go.
he's
So we're gonna eat- we're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat. You can take off. Do what you need to do. We're gonna do what we need to do.
Good job. It looks awesome.
Awesome. Good
Yeah.
job. Thank you.
No, I'm not a huge lamb fan, so this is
You
going
are-
to be.
you're about to be.
I'm about to hopefully be converted.
All right. Right in.
Let's see. I'm going to take a smaller piece.
How can you not be a lamb fan?
It's actually pretty good.
How can you not be a lamb fan when you have this?
I gotta say, it's pretty good. That's pretty amazing.
Ariel knows what he's doing with the lamb.
That guy's good. And what are these scalloped potatoes here? Is that nice?
You know, I'm really embarrassed at my inability to do anything in the kitchen, and here I've got a 10th grader coming out and giving me lamb.
It's really good. The guy had to leave real quick, but I gotta tell you, he did a great job.
My name is Marquise Anthony Ellison. I'm in 12th grade and I go to Reading High School.
And we're going to have some jambalaya.
Yes, you are.
All right.
It'll be good.
And cornbread that he had put the honey on top.
That's right.
Remember that?
So I'm actually probably going to eat a whole thing, a whole piece of the cornbread, but I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to start with the shrimp.
I'm gonna start with the sausage. There you go. Just mix it a little.
Oh, this is awesome. This sausage, the smokiness from the sausage carries over and gets with the shrimp and the rice. And gets
Very
the
good.
sausage. Awesome.
I was talking and then I was rudely interrupted about the cornbread.
I can't
so
help
I'm
it.
gonna
It's
try
good.
the
I'm
cornbread
gonna let you know when
now.
I
All
eat
right,
them.
fine.
Good.
Whatever. That's good.
Just enough honey.
Yep.
It is just enough. It gives a little bit of sweetness on top. Very nice, man. Good job.
Awesome.
Good job.
All right.
Great.
Big cornbread. All right.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys.
Excellent.
Okay, this is our crusted lamb with stuffed zucchini rolls and potato bone curry.
Oh, this looks really good.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Unbelievable.
Angie. Let's dig in. All
Okay,
right.
sounds good.
You just go right for it. Oh, look at this lamb. It's cooked.
Lamb is
perfectly.
cooked very nicely.
Thank you.
Very nicely. Very nice.
Wow.
You know, I keep saying I don't like lamb, but I'm really starting to like lamb, I think. Wow. Very good. That is
you.
cooked perfectly.
Thank you.
Try zucchini roll. Telling you,
Just,
you're gonna
what
love
did you
it.
just pop this in
I
there?
did the whole thing. No holds barred for me.
Okay.
All right. Look at that.
It was good.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Very good.
Wow.
My name is Randy Damus. I'm from Reading High School. I am 12th grade. I'm in 12th grade.
You gotta think about that, didn't you?
I was going to say I am 17, but
That's all right.
I am 17. I'm in 12th grade. And what you have here is the main part of the plate is the sandwich itself. This is my take on a Southwestern cheesesteak. This is not your typical Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak has your steak and then your marinara sauce and then your cheese. Then you have sliced brisket, and above it you have white and yellow American cheese with sautéed red, green, and yellow peppers. Yes. And then above it you have the barbecue sauce.
Cool.
The barbecue sauce is a North Carolinian Kansas City sauce.
Look at that. He's blending barbecue culture.
I'll tell you.
Right? So I've had lots of barbecue down south, all around. I just returned from a trip from New Orleans. Had some barbecue there.
Bragger.
I was in Virginia the week before that. Tried some barbecue there. Not on a food tour, but I just had to travel. But this, any of those professional chefs that are cooking that, this will compare
Good.
them. Things in there. And
Thank
this
you.
is
That's a
awesome
compliment.
job.
so much.
Thank you
Great
so
job,
much.
man.
Great job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yep, excellent.
So my name is Denise Green. I'm a senior at Reading High School, and today I have a sweet and savory brunch for you. It's latkes, 2 ways. So here is an apple one, and this is a sweet potato one. I made the sweet potato savory by adding onion into the mixture, and on top you have Greek yogurt and some thin sliced almonds with chive as a garnish. And
this is salmon though, right?
yes,
Yeah, okay.
this is the savory one. So here's the sweet one with maple glazed bacon and a poached egg right on top. Thank you.
That is really different.
All right, I'm going in for
I like
sweet.
it.
Thank you.
Crisp, crunchy
I'm
bacon,
gonna-
a little bit of egg here.
Here, why don't we turn it this way?
Okay.
The bacon sticks to your teeth pretty well.
It does.
Syrup
Oh,
in it.
candied bacon, awesome.
I'm gonna get some of this.
That's so good.
I like this. Very good.
Wow.
It's really different. Now, where did you get the idea for this?
I just like to make like different things, so
Wow.
I just wanted to go all out this
You know,
Very good.
I think it represents.
Excellent.
I think it represents Berks County very well.
Yeah,
It's very tasty. I love that we've got a sweet and savory version. Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic job.
Thank
That's
you.
really good. Really good.
Thank you.
And that was my stomach, by the way.
Thank you so much.
It's my stomach saying no more food. So we're here. Actually, Mickey's not with me right now because Mickey had to get going. He's always going somewhere. Did you notice that, guys? He's always going somewhere. But we're here with Justin Potiger.
Yes.
And we just had an amazing meal service from your students. Tell me about the program here and how you got here and what's going on.
Okay. Well, the program here is a 3-year program. We teach 10th through 12th grade students from both Reading and Muhlenberg High School. The students are here for half a day, so limits us as to how much time we have with the students. However, from what you could see today, the students have
That's
really
unbelievable.
grown and really have matured in their culinary skills, and some of them just a year.
Yeah,
So-
I was really impressed. I was really impressed that we're eating lamb and we're eating all these really good meals, and they're from kids that are in high school.
Yeah.
And that's impressive, and it's also very encouraging to see that these kids actually have a passion for a trade like that, and that they're going to come out of high school and maybe go to a culinary institute, or even just go right into a restaurant, because you're preparing them to do pretty much everything you need to do in a restaurant.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you even have a restaurant here, which
We
really
do.
blew my mind. Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
Well, the restaurant's typically open to our teachers, and the restaurant is open Wednesday through Friday. I always tell people they should call ahead because of different scheduling conflicts that we
Okay.
can have. But the restaurant's open those 3 days. We're only open for a short period of time because obviously the students are only here for a short period of time. But it gives them the opportunity to hone their skills, gives them the experience so that when they do leave here, they can go into the workforce, they can get a job right away, and it's not an entry-level position that they're applying for.
Yeah,
So-
right. Because they've got skills already.
Absolutely.
I mean, they can go into a restaurant and say, "Hey, we got skills here." And also something I thought was pretty interesting is you actually used to be here as a student.
I am a graduate. Back in the day, it was Reading Muhlenberg.
It was back in 1992.
Yes,
just so you
back in
know. He did tell me that
1992.
earlier.
I graduated from the culinary arts program, and then from there I went on to the Pennsylvania College of Technology in Williamsport.
Cool.
So
Cool.
I'm certified in culinary arts, and now I get to go
Teach
and
kids.
I get to do what I love and share my skills with the students.
That's great. Well, we really appreciate it. They did an excellent job,
Thank
and
you.
all the good work you're doing here is to be commended.
Thank you. I
You're very
appreciate it
welcome.
very much.
Yep.